are
Leading
set
off
for
tonight
baseball.
from Milwaukee, left fielder, number 56.
And the first pitch of the ball game is taken for a called strike one, and a new season of baseball is underway. Nope. And low, it's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact. On that pitch can be very tough.
Right side hit hard. That's a hit, the first of the new campaign for the Brewers. Here's Carlos Correa now. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one.
Yeah, I think he missed that one, Matt. But you know what? That's going to happen. Umpires are part of the game. They're human. They're going to make mistakes. He missed it. Oh, well, get over it.
Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Runners off for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Tag by Cano, and he is out at second base. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4. Now to the plate, Justin Turner.
Third baseman, Justin Turner.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Chasing after it is Dyson. And that ends the inning. Here's Gerard Dyson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Gerard Dyson.
Ball 1.
Off the plate, ball 1.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A changeup that just nips the outside of the zone. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
I like the pitch. It just missed. That's a sweeping slider. That thing is nasty. Try to get him to chase it. I might even come back with it again.
And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Batting second.
Here's Hanley Ramirez. Throw over to the bag. Here's the first pitch to him. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. And that misses 1-1.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Pitch misses the throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Well, we're playing cat and mouse already in the first inning. Look, I know it's a 3-ball count, but I don't think he's pitching around him because they're on deck.
Meanwhile here, the throw to third is not in time, and he's in there safely. Count is full. Here's the pitch. That misses for ball 4. Down to first goes Ramirez.
Batting third.
Coming to the plate now, Marwin Gonzalez. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Runners are at first and third with none out. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside. And there's ball 2 now.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Ready with the 2-2. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. Here's Ryan Braun now.
Right fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
That's a nice job of getting ahead right there. This is a tough situation he's in. He's going to have to use all his pitches to get out of this jam.
Avila has a play. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Here's Corey Seager.
Batting fifth. The shortstop.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
VR is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Here's Will Myers. He'll start things out against Noah Syndergaard as this inning is underway.
First baseman number 7, Will Myers.
Here's a changeup to start the 2nd, but that misses. It's a ball and no strikes. Out of play.
Matt, I like the last 2 pitches. A changeup and then a fastball, and he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
Fastball called strike. 1-2. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the 1st out. Here's the center fielder, Denard Span.
Center fielder.
Into the windup and the
Denard
pitch.
Span.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Line drive to left. But pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the 2nd out.
Batting 7.
Settling in now, Alex Avila. He'll work on keeping this top of the 2nd alive. And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the 3rd base umpire. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Pitch on its way to Avila. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Line to the right side. But there to take it in is a well-positioned Cano, and that'll end. Evan Gaddis now standing in, and he'll step in to start things out against Chris Sale.
Catcher.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
Hey, not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Polanco has a read on it. 1 down. Here's Robbie Cano now.
Second baseman Robinson.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Bottom of the 2nd here with no score. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. And the low 80s slider is in there, and he's in control 1-2.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
So he couldn't get the bat off the shoulders that time. Robinson Cano becomes out number 2 this inning. Cole Calhoun is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys? Man, you get great results. 2 quick outs, and now he's 0-2 on this hitter.
The next 0-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. VR moving forward. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. Throwing to second, and he'll start off the year right as his first at-bat will go for a double. Here's Chase Headley. A great opportunity for him here in a run-scoring spot now following the 2-out double. Sale sets. 0-1 pitch on its way. And a fastball just a bit high. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A high fastball is in there.
It's a big at bat right here, Matt. You have to get to him early in the game. I know there's 2 outs. You got to run and score.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. Now a long throw home. Oh, and Span comes up with a big throw there. He's out at home plate. Here's Brian Dozier now. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Brian Dozier.
Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Here's Matt Adams now.
Matt Adams.
Here comes the first pitch. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Chopped weakly to the right. Gonzalez is up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Ready for another chance. Jonathan VR. 0-for-1 here in the early going. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Right fielder
Gregory Polanco is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
And an easy play out there for Headley, and that ends the. Digging in for his second at-bat, Gerard Dyson. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Tough one to lay off, called a strike.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
Correa will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
Designated hitter.
So coming to the plate, Hanley Ramirez. He drew a walk his first time up. Here's a ball hit high in the air and fairly deep toward the right field corner. Polanco is out near the wall as he pulls it in for the second out.
First baseman.
Digging in to try it again, Marwin Gonzalez. 0-for-1 for him here in this one. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Carlos Correa. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate at strike 1. Boy, that's just about in the catcher's glove there. It's 0-2. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gone to lead off the inning. Riding in once again, Justin Turner. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Justin Turner.
Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Man, he's flirting with danger. He gave up a home run on that very same pitch. And this time he comes right back with it in another dangerous location. He better be careful.
And this is taken out there by Braun for the first out. Striding into the box, Will Myers. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2. So that was a good job to hold up right there.
Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Into the box now, Denard Span comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Here's the pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Oh, and I think that got him in the foot. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
Well, he's really having good success in this game. And, you know, looking at it, you go, how's he doing it? Well, it's surely not the first pitch strike. I mean, he's a little over.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the. Here's Ryan Braun now. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Right fielder.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
Tell you what, that was a nice swing after the sequence. Following a fastball to get a changeup and you foul it off. Pretty good approach.
This is skied into the air to straightaway center. And this is handled out there by Span for the first out. Standing in, Corey Seager. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. High in the air into shallow left center. Span on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The catcher,
Evan Gaddis
2.
now standing in. Flied out in his
Gaddis.
first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. To short, Correa from the outfield grass. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Digging in, Brian Dozier. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Baseman, Brian Dozier.
And this is lifted high in the air down the line behind third. Catch made out there by Headley, and there's your first out. Here's Matt Adams now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole and getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a ball pop high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Now at the plate, Gregory Polanco. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. A little roller toward the hole. Reined in. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Now that low 90s fastball, it won't overpower a lot of guys. But if it's mixed in well, it's a real effective pitch.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Line shot to first, and there's one away. At the plate, Cole Calhoun. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1. Hit down the line at first. The tag, and he is out. Digging in the switch hitter, Chase Headley. He singled his last time up. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that'll get down for a base hit. So he delivers with 2 away, and the bottom of the 5th marches on. Here's Gerard Dyson. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Gerard Dyson.
And he misses inside with that one, ball 1.
Well, now they got the tying run at first base. Now it's going to take a ball in the gap to really score this guy from first base. And I'm really curious how they're going to defend that on a relay throw, and maybe if we have a play or not. But you got to hit one in the gap to get there first.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is 1 pitch away from throwing 5 shutout innings. Talk about dominant work so far.
And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Here's Hanley Ramirez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Carlos Correa. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. Out of play. 0-1, here's the pitch. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the Now some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Chopped weakly to the left. And a barehanded attempt, but he can't get his palm around it. Here's Will Myers. Struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. Heading out towards shallow right. And Braun will handle this one for route number 2. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Center fielder number 2.
Here's the center fielder, Denard Span. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. In there, and it's even at 1. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. High pop up. Syndergaard is there for it, and the inning is over. Ready for another shot now, Marwin Gonzalez. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. The windup and the 0-1. Strike two at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Again, he sends it out of play. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Now another 1-2. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Fielder, number 8.
Digging in to try it again, Ryan Braun. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. On the move is Span. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
The shortstop.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Corey Seager. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Lifted the other way out to left center. Span is under it, and he makes the catch for out number. Digging in one. Once again, Alex Avila. No hits in 2 trips. Michael Saunders is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1.
Well, that's another first pitch strike right there. Now he's over 70% so far in this game. First pitch strike to hitters. That's why he's deep in the game right now.
Hit back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting.
Here's Brian Dozier now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. In there, 0-1.
He's been getting ahead in the count all game long. I think the key has been working off his fastball.
They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Riding in once again, Matt Adams. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he takes ball 1. Waved at and missed as he took something off there. 1-1. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Swing and a shot back up the middle. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time.
Ready once again. And Evan Gaddis. He'll start things out here. Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both the lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. Now here it comes. And there's ball 1.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
In there, and it's even now, 2-2.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that two-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
And that'll be a base hit. So right away, the possible tying run is aboard to start the bottom of the 7th. The relay. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there. Here's Robbie Cano now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
Well, Matt, we talk about first pitch strike, right? Look, it's not great what he's been doing, but he's over 60% of the time. First pitch is going to be a strike. That's a nice little nugget to have if you're the starting pitcher.
Fastball got him looking as that had two-seam action on it. One gone. Cole Calhoun will stand in now as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. The 0-2 home. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Span comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2. Here's Chase Headley.
Third baseman.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he'll try and crowd him there with a fastball to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. So striding forward now, JT Realmuto. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Now a swing and a fly ball. On the move is Braun. But this will land out there just foul.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row. Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Here's Gregory Polanco. He was a ground out victim last time up. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Next pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Here's Carlos Correa now. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Good way to start it on the outside corner for strike 1. And this is fouled into the seats over from first. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. And he may have thought something was on here as he stepped off to look back to first. Slider, good 2-strike pitch, but it misses 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. To short, hit hard. Oh, look at the sliding stop. The second for 1, not in time. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
Third baseman, Justin Turner.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Braun has a read on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Ready for another chance.
Center fielder.
First delivery to him on the way. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Correa is right there. Throw beats him by a half a step. He almost beat that out.
The batter.
Digging in, Hanley Ramirez. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. Now the 1-1 to Ramirez. Outside 2-1. No runs on 6 hits. 1 error so far for the Astros. And Ramirez will just try and work his way aboard here. It's 3-1.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Marwin.
Hit hard on the ground to second. And that's through for this first base hit in this one. Here's Ryan Braun now. It was a flyout for him in his last Sun Hwan-oh. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there.
Number 19. Shea Bruce.
Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball one. 1-0 pitch on the way. A slider that he looks at over the outside corner. Little chopper back to the mound. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely.
Now batting, shortstop. Seager.
First pitch on its way. Line drive to center field. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. 1 run scores. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Evan Gattis, as he's presented with the bases loaded situation in a tie ball game. Action in that Milwaukee bullpen now as a left-hander started to throw out there. Ball one. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. 1 run is scored. The tag, and they get him at the plate as 1 run scores, but not the second. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was...
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. But it is not in time as they take the lead here in the late going. Into the box. Cole Calhoun. It was a fly. So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball. Here's Will Myers. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame.
Will Myers.
Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
That's a great check swing. It's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from it. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
1-1. Here it comes. A wave and a miss. A tick behind a good fastball.
That's a bullet up and in on the hands. Hard to turn on anything like that.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Bruce has a read on it. 1 down. At the plate, Denard Span. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
Grounded, foul. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Ran that one in on him a bit, as this time it's tapped foul at home plate. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Well, he's pitched great, and I know he wants this CG, but a walk right here could be the end of the line.
Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Calhoun is over just a few steps to his right as he takes it for round number 2.
The left field.
Coming to the plate now, Hunter Pence. Mike Napoli will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
This guy's got to get on base. You got the big boy sitting on the on-deck circle. I want to see him come up with a chance to tie this thing.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. And he'll put this one away for the final out. And the Astros move to 1-0 on the young season as this ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition.
Well, everyone wants to get their season off on the right foot and feel like all the hard work done in the offseason and spring training has paid off. He came out here excited to play a real game again, and he really had a great game.
5 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 38 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Minute Maid Park, 40,950. The Astros thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Good night.